quarterback. We've seen Jackson Dart. We've seen all of these young. We've seen Bo Nix. And last week, what I didn't see is the Cleveland Browns trying to uplift their quarterback. He throws the long ball, gets it down there on the 2, but then you run in Wildcat. If we're talking, wait a minute, Alex. If we're talking about uplifting the quarterback, you sitting there trying to tell me that Shedeur Sanders could have handed that ball off to Judkins?
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times Challenge.
And so here we go again, back with another one. And I want to chime in real quick before the game because I came across this clip with Randy Moss saying the same thing that a lot of us have been saying about last week, and in particular the position that they put Shedeur Sanders in, or the position they didn't put him in when it came to his scoring opportunities. Go ahead and take a listen.
All of this talk, we seen what the young kids did in New York for the Giants, man. And now you bring a guy like Shedeur. From the day he was drafted, man, you've seen all of this energy from the Cleveland Brown fans. And then you look at last week's, that bomb that he threw, I don't even have to talk about. You talk about the face of the franchise. Just show Myles Garrett after this pass right here, Rex Ryan. You're talking about a guy that is coming up his first start on the road with this defense. Hey, man, we're just asking you to get it to the playmakers. And there's the reaction right there. Hey, Myles Garrett, I know it's been a couple of weeks, maybe a couple months since you've seen a play being made like that. But I think for me, going forward, a question for me, we sit up here and talk about Alex uplifting the quarterback. We've seen Jackson Dart. We've seen all of these young. We've seen Bo Nix. And last week, what I didn't see is the Cleveland Browns trying to uplift their quarterback. He throws the long ball, gets it down there on the 2, but then you run in Wildcat. If we're talking, wait a minute, Alex. If we're talking about uplifting the quarterback, you sitting there trying to tell me that Shedeur Sanders could have handed that ball off to Judkins? All I'm saying is there's 2 times you put the young man in the Wildcat and did not put him under center. And we're talking about uplifting the quarterback. So I'm just talking about moving forward. Can they continue to uplift this quarterback? Because the one thing about it, everybody's going to still look at a guy like Shedeur Sanders. They want him to win. I don't know if everybody in that building wants him to win.
You're right. And so absolutely, no doubt about it. Shedeur Sanders should have gotten his opportunities to score last week. You're down there on the goal line, and not just once, but a few times. They put Judkins at the wildcat position and took the ball out of Shedeur's hands. And some of those same scoring touchdowns that Dylan Gabriel got his first touchdowns on, they took out of the hands of Shedeur Sanders. And so Randy Moss, rightfully so, questions whether people in that building want Shedeur Sanders to actually succeed.
For some reason, he obviously is very polarizing. But to go to that game, listen, that's a numbers game. Obviously, going to the Wildcat, you get an extra blocker in the box, and it scores. They obviously managed his first career start, which they should have.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Your first career start in the NFL. Yeah. I threw 4 interceptions my first. Most QBs lose the game, and I thought Shedeur knew the assignment and he passed the test. He took care of the football for the most part. Obviously, the 1 interception, but other than that, he played really smart. He made a couple plays down the field, and this team is built around their defense. And again, the formula is going to be very similar today. Do the same things. It's sloppy. You have a dominant defense. He will get some more opportunities though today, Randy. Again, here you see 3rd down. They throw the swing pass, and obviously this changed the game right here. But I think we would have been critical of this coaching staff if they threw him out to dry. If they dropped back 50 times and let Max Crosby hit him upside the head, right? This offensive line has been struggling. I thought they played it smart. Now, again, he's earned the opportunity. This is a no-brainer. He should be starting again here going forward.
Yeah.
But she should get some more opportunities, to your point, to be in there and to have some opportunities to make some plays. But that's earned, and he has earned it.
See, I thought it was a no-brainer to begin with because I thought I see a quarterback with NFL skill set. And what the specific skills I'm talking about is arm talent and touch on the damn deep ball. This guy had it. He had it. I mean, in college, it's so impressive, and he's tough as hell. Like that. Those are things that I love about this guy. And I hate the fact people say, "Oh, you hate." The hell I do. I love this kid. I want him to succeed. I just wish people would help him. And that's what I'm wondering about this Cleveland thing. Don't let him get interviewed right after the game. When you haven't had a chance to talk about it.
He's supposed to be interviewed right after the game.
No, I'm talking about as he's leaving the field. Because the first thing he should have said was, by the way, our defense, man, way to go, D. We had 10 sacks. It was awesome. And all that.
That's what happens.
It did, but he comes back and he makes the thing about I and me and all that. That's what you are a quarterback. And to me, it's way different. All right. 2 people can affect team chemistry more than anybody. The head coach and the quarterback. That was a great opportunity for him to build his teammates up. And I think when I saw that last soundbite, what did he say? He said team.
Yes, he did.
I want to be better for my team. That's outstanding. That's outstanding.
I don't know how much that
He's young.
changes.
He's young.
I don't know how much that changes. I mean, I've watched Shedeur in college. I've listened to him in the National Football League. That's who he is. A very, almost he's arrogant but confident and humble at the same time. Always talks about his faith. That's what he does. That's who he is. It's different. It's different for a lot of us to see that. He's not the stereotypical get up there, talk like the head coaches talk. It's different, but get used to different. As long as they do give him a plan to succeed, like I saw last week. I mean, there was a lot behind the line of scrimmage. A lot. I mean, it goes about 5 yards down the field. That's the way it should start for a rookie. I'm not holding him to any standard. I told you guys last week, no matter what happens, I'm taking that first start with a grain of salt in terms of going up against the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's just see how he does in situations. He passed a lot of tests for me from what I saw, but yes, it is different listening to him and how he speaks, but still, that's just who Shedeur is.
I am holding Shedeur Sanders to a higher standard. You come in here
Why?
with that.
Why?
Well, reason why. First, his name. 2, of what he did and what he's accomplished in college, okay? Then you come in here with the swag, throwing the wrist up with the watch, talking about legendary. That's all cool. We ride with that. Now you have to go out here and perform.
Sure.
All I'm saying is, last week, we talk about the young quarterbacks and what it looked like to me. It's the first series. He could have handed that ball off. So what is it going to look like today? Real quick, Coach Saleh's defense, I want to see what type of conditions first is he going to be playing in, and 2, can he win this game at home? Because it's
tougher
not.
Test.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, this one's going to be tough, no question about it. Look, confidence is great. There's no doubt about it.
And so absolutely, no doubt about it. It's going to be another tough test. You're going to have weather conditions. You got snow out there, possible rain, sleet. And so it's going to be inclement weather. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And if Shedeur has to take control of the game, because we all know what the formula is. The formula is let that defense take over, let that defense do what they do, and hand the ball up to Jenkins. And there's nothing wrong with that formula. But if San Francisco puts points on the board, Shedeur's going to have to do his thing. And so that's my take on it. Make sure you guys go ahead and try to keep that conversation going on down below. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like button for me one time. And as usual, peace and chaos.